please don't forget to like. Don't forget to subscribe. As we're talking about, just subscribe already, and then let's comment down below. Okay, so first things first, what is stress? Stress is the wear and tear that our bodies experience. So stress is inevitable. Stress is part of life. You cannot run away from stress. At some point in your life, you are going to experience stress. But then there's positive stress, and then there's also negative stress. Positive stress is the type of stress that helps you to do better. You're stressing because you probably didn't get good marks on your last assignment and now you want to do better. So it actually pushes you to do more. So that type of stress, we call it positive. And then we also have negative stress, which results in anger, rejection. It also causes health problems such as insomnia, you can't sleep, you have headaches, and so forth. Then that part of stress is negative because you can even feel like giving up because you feel like you can't do it anymore. Burnout. So that type of stress is negative. Normally we experience stress in a workplace when there's change. Probably there's a change, you've got a promotion, and now since you have a promotion, there are so many demands and new expectations placed on you. And sometimes your job description has changed. You're no longer doing what you're supposed to do, and now you're doing something else, and that can result into stress. Knowing what stress is and how it can affect us and our bodies is not enough. We need to know how to manage stress. So, how to manage stress? So you have to be aware of your stresses. Be aware what stresses you. Is it your personal life? Is it your schoolwork? Is it family? Or your friends? You need to be aware of what stresses you. You have to notice what stresses you. Do not ignore it. Normally, we don't like to feel things. Allow your body to feel it so that you are aware what stresses you so that it doesn't stress you anymore. Secondly, determine what events distress you. What are you telling yourself about these events? Normally, sometimes we're stressed because of what we are telling ourselves. Sometimes a problem is not that huge because you might tell someone your problem and someone looks at you and is like, is that it? Because we tend to see things as if they're impossible while they are not. So it's also important in an event of a stress or you're going through a stressful situation, what you tell yourself is very important. And then determine how your body responds to stress. Do you become nervous? Do you become physically upset? I don't think we can run away from being nervous. Being nervous is a part of life. For example, if you're going for a job interview, you are going to be nervous. But what we can do is you can try to calm down, drink water, try to concentrate on your breathing. That would eventually calm you down. We will now look at how to reduce the intensity of your emotional reactions to stress. So that is how you react emotionally to stress. Number one, try not to exaggerate your stresses. Try not to exaggerate because that will make you feel like it's impossible and you will shut down. So for example, if you have an assignment and it's a lot of things to do and you don't have much time, what you can do is try to understand what the assignment really wants from you and then try to do it bit by bit so that you don't become overwhelmed. Number two, do not attempt to please everyone all the time because reality is you won't be able to do that. You can't please everyone all the time. For example, if you are a manager in a business, sometimes you may come up with a plan for workers to put more work, more time. so that production becomes better, even the quality. So it's going to be beneficial for the business, but people may not like you. Another example is you may decide to devote all your time to your studies and your books, and that means you don't have much time for social activities, and your friends may not be really happy with that decision, but you have to do something that works for you or that is best for you. So you can't please everyone all the time, and it's okay. Number 3, do not overreact and view everything as absolutely critical and urgent. Do not overreact. Try to calm down, relax, take a chill pill, and then look at the situation. 4, you should not feel you must always succeed in every situation. We always feel like we must succeed, we must do right, we must, be all these things that everyone expects from us. Sometimes it's okay not to do it. Sometimes it's just okay, and you shouldn't beat yourself up about it. 4, the last one, do not dwell on the negative aspects and what ifs. Do not dwell on the negatives. Let us try to be positive. Let us embrace being positive. I mean, you give an assignment and already you think you're gonna fail it. You think about what if. That will make you stress even more. The more you're positive in a stressful situation, the more you're able to overcome it. We begin by looking at how we can reduce how we emotionally react to stress. So now we're looking at how to control our physical reactions to stress. Remember, when we are stressed, we may feel nervous, so we can't really run away from the feeling, but we need to know how to control it. Number 1, slow, deep breathing will return your heart rate and respiration to normal. Normally, when you are nervous, you feel like your heart is pumping faster, you can't breathe, you don't know what to do. So you need to slow down and take slow and deep breathing. Breathe in and out so you can feel better. Number 2, relaxation techniques can reduce muscle tension. When you are stressed, you can feel it in your body. You feel tense. So how to reduce that is to do relaxation techniques. So you can sit in a quiet room alone and then put one hand on your chest and another on your stomach, and then breathe through your nose and then through your mouth. Repeat this exercise 10 times until you feel better. Other relaxation techniques can include yoga, and also you can pray. Prayer is very important. That can help you relax. Medication can be short-term, but it's very important to know how to manage your stress as a long-term solution. Now we will look at how you build your physical reserves. That is building your physical strength. Number 1, you need to exercise 3 to 4 times a week. Let us exercise. This includes cycling, jogging, and walking. Just be active. 2, eat a well-balanced, nutritious meal. Let us eat food that add value and avoid amakota namagwinya, and eat food that is nutritious. 3, avoid nicotine. As my board says, no smoking. So when we say avoid, that means don't even. So nicotine products include cigarettes, cigars, and maybe hardly, I'm not sure. Excessive caffeine and other stimulants. When we say excessive, we mean more. So don't drink too much caffeine and your energy drinks. Take breaks if you can. Take breaks. There's a saying that says, Jack with no play makes Jack dull. That means if you don't take breaks, you become boring. Get enough sleep. An adult is supposed to get 8 hours of sleep. So try to sleep 8 hours or more so that you can function well. To maintain your emotional reserves, that is your emotional strength. Number one, you develop mutually supportive friendships or relationships. So you must develop friendships that are supportive. When we say mutually, that means you support them and they also support you. That makes things easier and better when you know that you have someone who's there for you, someone who cares. 2, pursue realistic goals. Pursue goals that are realistic, that are attainable, so that you'll be able to attain them. Don't create goals that are impossible, that are meaningful to you rather than goals that others have for you. So you have to pursue goals that are realistic to you. So what matters is you. Don't do what others expect from you. You'll be stressed. Know where to ask for help if you have a setback. So if you are struggling, because you have developed mutually supportive friendships and relationships, then those people, you go to them when you are experiencing setbacks. 4, always be kind and gentle to yourself. This is very important because we normally are so hard on ourselves, so we should be gentle. Let us be kind. What you say to yourself becomes who you are. So let us be more gentle and kind to ourselves. Stress management. Positive stress adds anticipation and excitement in our lives, because we now have these deadlines, these tasks that we are supposed to do, and once we have completed them, then it results to self-fulfillment. But negative stress can lead to feeling like we cannot do it, shutting down, burnout, and so forth. We cannot run away from stress. Stress is part of life. What is important is how we manage it. So having stress can be positive, and having no stress can also be negative because life will be boring. You don't have any reason to wake up, or you don't have something to look forward to. So it's important that we find a balance so that it doesn't become too much for us to handle. Okay, so I am using my Business Studies Focus Grade 11 Learners textbook now. So there's an activity in page 108. It's activity 1, determine the impact of stress. So you are supposed to interview a manager, a business owner in your community. You want to assess whether the person has stress and how she or he deals with it. So I'm going to be the manager for this session. So the first question is, do you experience stress at any time in or out of the workplace? Okay, I'm not a manager, I'm not in a workplace, but yes, I do experience stress. 2, how do you know that you are stressed? Is it something that you think or feel, or is it a physical reaction? How do I know I'm stressed? I know that I'm stressed when I cannot sleep and that thing is just bothering me. How do you deal with stress? How do I deal with stress? I talk about it and I pray. And if it's something that I need to do, probably I need to study or I need to do an assignment, then I do it. Have you ever seen a doctor that has diagnosed you with stress? I actually have. When I was doing my second year, there was this module I was doing, which is business management, and it's hell. So what happened was, the second year one was hard, and then the third year one was even harder. So when I received my results, then that I passed my second year, I actually felt overwhelmed because now I was thinking to myself that, okay, now I have to do the third year business module, of which is hard because I've seen people struggling with it. So imagine you have received your result that you have passed, but already you're stressing about the next module of how you're gonna pass it. So now when I was stressing, I got to a point where I couldn't eat. It was even painful for me to eat. That's how stressed I was. And I was starting to think that I had asthma, because that's what people told me, that I might have asthma. So I went to the doctor thinking that I have asthma, and only to realize that it was just stress. Have you ever taken medication for stress? Yes, I did. When I went to my doctor's visit, I actually got an injection and I got pills, and they helped, because remember, I'm not stressing that I'm doing that module, and I'm also stressing that I might have asthma. So when I realized that it's just stress, then I sort of like became better. Yeah, that's it, guys. Thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you have learned something about stress management in the business. Don't forget to comment. Tell me which part of this session you enjoyed. Which concepts do you still need more clarification? Let us talk. Let's engage down below. Don't forget to subscribe. Do not leave this video without subscribing. Like, turn on your notification bell so that you will be notified